Hey there, this is Thomas from Trew Audio. We're here in beautiful Orange County, California at the SKB factory. How you doing today, Will?
Great, how are you doing?
Good, thank you so much for having us here today.
Absolutely.
Today, we're here to talk a little bit more about how these cases are made and why they're so powerful and strong.
Excellent, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Cool.
Dude, this is amazing.
Isn't this
I
wild?
had no idea that this much went into making a case.
Absolutely.
What are we looking at? Like, what are all of these things?
These are injection molded machines that you see behind us here. We have 15 machines currently. We're working on installing a 16th machine right now. These are the molds that it takes to produce a case, and they can weigh up to 40,000 pounds. So it's roughly about 10 Ford F-150 trucks. Like, that's how heavy these can be. So basically what we have is we have them positioned on the inside of this giant crane in yellow. It'll pick it up and it'll put the mold into the tool. Then we have silos outside and it stores all of the plastic in there, and it comes through these tubes through the ceiling and drops down into the machine and forms a case. A case gets formed about every 4 minutes. And then while one case is coming out, somebody is on the assembly line right there kind of finishing up, putting the gasket on, putting the hinge pins on, putting latches, and then we have another one being formed. And then we run them down these lines right behind us that get foam installed, dividers, any type of interior that we need, and then we ship them right out. So it's a very efficient process.
So you're saying literally you can make a case. How long does it take from beginning to end for a case to be made?
Well, for the shell of it, it's 4 minutes. Depending on what type of interior, sometimes they're a little bit more complex, but it typically doesn't take much more than 15 minutes at the end of the day. QC it, everything else at the end, we're set to go, get it out. So,
amazing,
yeah.
amazing. Why don't we dive in a little bit more and see what's here?
Let's go this way.
So what's everybody doing here? What are the steps here?
Basically, we have 2 machines here. They're both running injection molded cases. What's happening is right now, one of the cases is being formed while the gentleman is taking this apart, installing a hinge pin on there, putting the latches on it, the end handles on it. Then he sends it down to the next guy who's kind of cleaning it up a little bit more. And then that way we can produce the cases right off of the line and then get them shipped out a little bit more efficient. So you'll see here in probably another couple minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, you're gonna see an arm drop down and it's gonna pick up a new case and then drop it off right in this section, and it's gonna repeat the same process all over again. So that's why we can do it all here in Orange. It's high technology, low labor involved on it.
So this is all for injection, but you have more than that type of case.
We have a lot more. We also do vacuum forming, and then we do roto molding as well, which I'll show you the process for roto molding here too. So this is roto molding, and this is a little bit different than injection molding. This is an older process. This is actually how garbage cans and things like that are made too. And basically what it is, instead of a pellet form like we have in injection molding, this is more of a sand material. That's the kind of plastic. So the plastic is being held up in those giant bags right there, and then they have a lever that weighs out the amount of plastic that they need, and they take that into these buckets and dump them into the tools. And then it heats up around the tools, it goes through the spinning process. It takes about 50 minutes to form a case. And then they pull it out, they trim the inside of it, they put a gasket on the inside, latches on, put it in a box. So this is a lot more labor intensive, but the tooling charges aren't as expensive as injection molding. So it just kind of depends on what we want to do. The great thing about roto molding is it's perfect for unibody shapes. So rack cases and drum cases, those are really what we do a lot of in this style.
So in theory, this is like the good, better, best in terms of like protection for your cases. You can't get much better than this.
You know, injection molding and roto molding is really some of the best casing that you can have for it. You don't ever have to worry about like a plywood case that would break down or something like that. This will be able to take impact and keep going. You know, we do 600,000 cases per year, and that's a little bit of everything. Every 4 minutes, we have 15 machines running right now. Now, some of them are doing latches and parts and everything like that, but
it just keeps going.
It's just constantly going. We have 3 shifts, 7 days a week.
600,000 in a year.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
Basically here, they're just doing final assembly on the cases, installing any type of interiors that need to go. The cases move down this line, they QC it at the end, put them in boxes, and then ship them out. And they go to our warehouse and then across the world.
And out to you.
over in this area is a way to customize cases, and what Mikey does over here is he hot stamps right onto the lid of a case. So we have stamps for the Anaheim Angels. We've done one for fire departments, the military, and so it fuses the plastic right in the film right into the case itself. So down in this section, the reason I like to point this out is because we really stand behind our products. We have a lifetime warranty on all of our hard shell cases, all of our injection molded cases. And typically with injection molded, if anything goes wrong with the case, it's just a simple latch or a handle that you need to swap out. And we just send that to the customer no charge. If there's something with a different type of case that we make, maybe it's vacuum formed or roto molding, and a latch comes off, it's a little bit more difficult to replace, then we have the customer send it to us and we fix it here. But we have so little amount of cases that come back here to fix, and that's really because we need to make sure we built it right the first time.
Absolutely.
So this is just a small sliver of what comes back through all international and domestic sales and returns come through this section.
So if somebody has a problem with a case, where should they go? Should they go to their retailer like Trew, or should they contact you guys on your website?
They can contact us directly, and then we'll send them a replacement, a part if they need it, or they're welcome to send the case to us. We'll fix or replace it and send it back to them. We've had customers that have hit us up after 10 years and said, hey, I have an older rack and finally the latch broke. I know you don't make this rack anymore. Is there anything you can do? And we'll swap the rack out for a brand new one. I don't know other companies that take care of the customers like that, and we will do that for our customers so that they stay with us.
That's incredible.
So, yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Typically, what we'll do is we'll build up so many cases, and we're lucky to be in California. Normally it's not this cloudy outside, it's kind of a weird day.
Yeah,
but
right.
We'll store all the cases outside, and then that way when we need to do different production runs, we can efficiently bring them in and run them down the lines. So that way we can kind of pick through the sizes that we need. So it's hard to see, but it goes pretty far back, and we have an awful lot of cases stored back here.
Oh my gosh.
So
Amazing.
we're just able to kind of bring them in and knock them out.
Well, the good thing is they're all waterproof.
That's right. We don't have to worry about that today.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Very good.
Well, what did you think?
Amazing. I had no idea so much went into making an SKB case, and that it happened in such a small building, to be honest. Pretty cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining us today for another episode of Trew Audio Presents. If you guys like SKB, give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to learn more about new products when they come out from SKB as well as others, as well as to know when we go live next. Take care. Yeah. Oh, you probably want these
Oh,
back.
yeah. Here, I'll take those.
Take care, man.
Thanks.
Bye.